Hey, welcome back to New World News. I'm Dan. This is my face. Get used to it. It's going to be here a lot more. So, today we've got an update on the current issues of New World. I apologize if this is a little late. I haven't played in a few days. I've been busy with real life things. I just got a new job, so good for that. All right, we got Luxendra here. She says, "Hey, adventurers. Since launch, the team has been working hard to gather, investigate, and address issues surfaced by our players. We know how much our players care, and we resolve to be more transparent and communicate more frequently about how we're addressing issues." Awesome. Me, personally, I'm 100% transparent. There's nothing you can ask me that I won't tell you honestly, unless it's my social security or financial information. Don't be an idiot. So, I like that. Let's see. To begin, we want to provide an update on issues we believe are most critical to our community. Yes, character transfers. It is important to us that everyone has the opportunity to choose which server they are playing on. By the time you are reading this, character transfers will have been re-enabled and most players should have been able to move their characters. If you have questions about transfers, please visit the FAQs. We are committed to making sure our community is satisfied with what they are playing long term. Awesome. They're going to continue to monitor, send feedback. Awesome. Good job. Full server status. In an effort to In an effort to ensure that folks actively playing characters on a server are not competing in queue with new players, we have implemented a full server status to prevent new players from being creative. We monitor the active users on each world and ensure that full server status continues to be accurate. That's pretty cool, actually. Unless you're trying to get on with your company, it's your second character, or your friends are on there. Sorry, you're crap out of luck. We understand this may mean that new players are not able to play with their established friends, and that some worlds are not receiving the volume of new players that other servers may. This can have a variety of impacts. We continue to monitor the situation and will make real-time adjustments accordingly. Here we go. There are two big changes that will help the endgame economy. One happened last patch and one just happened. There's one happening every fucking minute, bro. The first is fixing the Azov staff bug. This will allow players to complete high-level corrupted breaches, which will generate gold. It's been broken for so long, man. Basically, people can go and do the corruptions again. Their staff works. It shouldn't have been broken for that long. That should have been hot fixed immediately. We also want to remind everyone that there is a big gold bonus 10 times for your first 3 faction missions each day. Yes, for all of you who do not know, your faction missions, if you look at the top, have a 3 out of 3 or a 0 out of 3, depending if you've done them. You're literally getting 10 times the bonus on all of it for the first 3 missions. So do the 3 missions, go make some money, go make some faction points, and just stock up. In our November major release, not a weekly patch, okay, we have a slew of economic-focused updates and bug fixes aimed at improving the current state of the economy. Nice. General fixes. Reduced durability loss from PvP deaths by 10%. Really? Only 10%. Only 10%. You're running, you get killed by a group of like 7 people, and you automatically take 90% weapon durability damage. Like, get rid of it. Get rid of all the durability damage from PvP, man. That does not incentivize people to go out in PvP if they got to repair their gear. Like, I don't understand that. Keep PvE and PvP separate. That's one thing WoW did really good. You die in PvE, it's durability loss. You repair that stuff, you go. PvP, you go in, you kill, you die, you respawn, that's it. There's no downsides to it. It incentivizes people to PvP more. I don't like that. You should just remove durability loss from PvP. Extended housing tax periods from 5 to 7 days. without increasing tax amount. Good. Go away, IRS. We don't need more taxes. Reduce attribute respect coin cost by 60%. That's good. I mean, I respect quite a bit. Reduce the quantity of honey. What? Reduce the quantity of honey gained from apiaries by 50% and the amount of milk from cows by 60%. Honey from trees are still in. Okay. It's unaffected from trees, which is good because that's how I get most of my honey. But there's no wild cows to get milk from. Aw, man. I gotta go milk Sherry one last time. I miss her. Go down the first light. See, all trading posts will be linked. This change was made to strengthen the economy's less traveled territories and ensure item availability in all territories. Man, I don't know why they didn't do this from day one. I mean, it's good for local territories, but you're going to get those deadbeat zones that nobody does anything in. And it's just not fair for anybody, especially if somebody's stuck somewhere without Azoth and they have to either buy a weapon to respec to do a dungeon or something. It's just not very fun. So I'm glad they're fixing that. Fees for buy and sell orders are defined by the settlement that you're posting them from. Good, that should be localized, as is everything with taxes in real life. Transaction taxes on purchases you make are defined by the settlement. Okay. Items list. Okay. So it's all based on the settlement you posted in for tax rate and stuff. It's no longer possible to place items on the trading list for 28 days? Can you guys let me know in the comments if it's always been 28 days? Because I don't remember ever seeing 28 days on the thing. And I do a lot of trading posts. But then again, the only thing I ever select is 3 days. I don't like it sitting around. You gotta keep it spinning, man. We are amping the potency of expeditions by doing the following. Increasing coin gain from expedition bosses starting at Starstone Barrows by 25% and ramping up to endgame by 100% per boss. Awesome! Oh man, it literally is a deficit to go in some of these dungeons. You don't get the gear you need, you don't get a lot of coin, and you end up dying a ton and have to repair. And then you gotta get tuning orbs. Thank you. We need more methods like that. Reduce coin costs of chisels by 20 to 50%. Perfect. Also reducing the coin cost of doing tuning orbs. It's just way too expensive, man. It's hard. You gotta go farm corruptions to make tuning orbs and then run your dungeon. And then if everybody just sucks and they bail on you, you gotta either find another group or quit and you're done. All that work for nothing. We're fixing a few bugs. Repair kits, which should help crafters. Wait, we're fixing a few bugs repair kits. So it's not just me. Which should help crafters with a new item to sell, as well as lowering repair costs. We fixed an issue that's causing attribute. I don't understand this. I really don't. I don't use repair kits. They're garbo. I don't make them. They don't give you any XP. I just stay away from them. If they're special, let me know in the comments if there's anything cool to them. We fixed an issue that was causing the attribute perk mods not to be usable in crafting. Yeah. Let me tell you a story, man. About a week ago, I started not being able to craft anything except for smelting, arcana, and gunpowder. I could not craft anything at all. I had just farmed up full inventories and full storage for doing my armor smithing and other things. Could not craft for a week. And then the trading post goes down and I could not sell anything. I literally could not play for 2.5 days. I just logged on to check stuff, make some videos. I couldn't play. There was no bueno. There was no fun. And there's no way in hell I'm going to throw out all the materials that I've been farming for hours just to go farm more materials to not be able to craft. So thank you for fixing all this stuff. I hope it's fixed when I get in the game. We will see. Fix an issue that's causing unused repair kits. I'm not going to read that. Repair kits can go to the side. I don't care about repair kits. Economy exploits and coin farming. Regarding coin and item dupes, We apologize for disabling player-traded economy. Players found a coin/item dupe bug when player trading and were exploiting it heavily. Hell yeah, they were. They will be penalized for that behavior. As long as they can't just do family sharing and get right back in, that's good. And thank you for disabling family sharing. Try to get it working right. We took immediate steps to mitigate the long-term economic impact by disabling trades. Yeah. We realized it. It was not a decision that was made lightly. Feel the ability to prove trade and settlements is important. Fun aspect of our game and we aim to preserve. We have permanently banned players who exploited the coin item dupe issue. I hope they can't come back with family share prior to you fixing it. In our efforts to mitigate this issue, we have inadvertently introduced a new issue that enabled coin duplication via territory upgrades. Yes, they sure did, but at least they were able to track it, revert it, and action against the people who were repeatedly abusing it. We don't want that in the game. We don't want things that are just going to kill the prices of stuff. Like, nobody wants to go farm 6 hours for some fucking material for it to only be worth 400 coin. Like, go away, dupers, gold farmers. Go away, we don't need you. On the topic of coin farming, we know many of you have seen the annoying chat messages from players spamming gold sales, and we're continuing to investigate solutions to this issue. Many coin sellers were creating new characters and transferring money to other accounts. To combat this, our weekly patch will include banned and suspended many of the reported accounts, awesome, that were holding gold. How do you determine that? Is it just like you're tracking new player, make gold, send player, gold, delete player, new player again? It seems pretty simple. Added restrictions to prevent player-to-player trading currency transfer from characters under level 10. Awesome. Or those whose account is less than 72 hours old. Logging in after account is 72 hours old will enable your ability to trade and transfer currency once you've hit level 10. Awesome. I have a feeling we're going to see drastically less gold sellers because it's not as profitable if you got to level up and put a lot of time into your character just to have it banned for doing some exploitative crap. It's not going to make them want to come back easy. Thank you for doing that. We redistributed coin value from some early quests to later in the main story, keeping the total amounts of coin earned the same, just delivered in quests slightly later. Awesome. Because I have come across that. I noticed that when I was leveling myself. Right up until you can get to the trading post, you can get about 600 coin pretty easily. You just send that to a friend and start over. Trading post usage will be restricted until new character accepts introduction to trading post quest. Good. Keep them out of there. Good. Outpost rush. What? In a live environment at scale, we identified a rare issue that places players in limbo, where they are neither in the world or in Outpost Rush session. Where are they? Are they with like Matthew McConaughey floating around in the quantum nether? Oh, I can't imagine being stuck in that. That would drive me nuts. Solving this character state is very manual and time consuming. We have not been able to reproduce the issue in internal testing. We are working on solutions to prevent this issue, but it has not been an easy fix. I got 2 words for you. LAN internet. Try playing on some laggy ass internet like somebody halfway across the country, and then you're going to be reproducing a lot of your issues. Your Amazon. You have some of the best internet where you're at. Like, I lived in Washington State for 5 years. The internet up there is amazing. You're doing it all in-house on LAN. Of course, you're not going to see any of that. Client-side authority. There's a recent bug in New World that drove some to speculate on how our system works. The bug was addressed quickly, but both the speculation and the bug deserve some clarity and explanation. Okay, a little redundant there. But to be very clear, New World is not a client authoritative. Okay, from a simulation standpoint, New World is entirely server-based. Good, that's how we want it. We need those checks and balances. At high level, the model is this. Clients dispatch controller inputs to the server, and the server then checks the input for limits that might invalidate it. Then, if accepted, uses it as an input to the character / actor. This is our internal name. Okay, so the characters are actually actors, and it's not real. So when your character just dies, he's playing. He's an actor. It's fine. Within server memory. Okay. Physics and game rules are then run. Okay, so it's not client authoritative, which a lot of people were saying, but what I did see in another video was some things do kind of work like a client authoritative setup, and it's really weird how some things can go along the lines of that and others don't. They've really got to work on that because there are backdoors that I've seen, and there's gonna be more videos from me coming out, guaranteed. Moderation is always good unless you're the one being moderated. It is important to us that the new world be fun, inclusive, and a safe place for everyone in our community. We have seen several issues arise regarding in-game moderation that we want to address. First, we do enforce our code of conduct. As players report violations they see in-game, those reports go into a queue to be reviewed by our moderation team. No player reports are moderated without a person reviewing the details of the report. Our team can make mistakes, and we are continuing to train up our growing army of moderators. Okay, I'm going to call BS on this right now. I'm going to say that you don't have a moderating team. You don't have an investigating team. You guys are all the team. You're men of many hats, and thank you for your due diligence, but come on. We need more transparency. Don't try to fluff it up. Okay, and as far as the reports, dude, I've seen videos. Not every one of them are looked at, guaranteed, because when you have mass reporting and somebody gets banned instantly, it's not because one person went in and read every single one of those reports and was like, that dude needs to be banned. No. So you need more people checking in on that. Do not follow Blizzard. Do not follow Blizzard in customer service. You will die as a company. Don't die on that sword. War lag. Oof. I'm sure we've all seen this. War is a critical feature of New World, and so many other systems in the game benefit from claiming and holding territories. War also creates fun and dramatic gameplay moments that are exciting for players and exciting for our team to watch. We have been tracking all the feedback and issues players have been bringing to our attention. But the elephant in the room is the exploits that have been plaguing this feature. In particular, the now common practice of spamming the ice gauntlet, fire staff, or the life staff in order to create lag while capturing points. We've made some initial changes here that were achievable in short development cycles and are working on future updates with higher impact that need longer testing to preserve balance. As we stated at the start, War is a focal point of the New World, and your feedback on its design and gameplay is important to us. We'll continue to explore New World's, the War's design and upcoming devlog. Okay, so that is pretty good. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. You've seen the videos. People just standing there, not doing anything. Explosions going off everywhere. Your character's running around. You're having the time of your life. Nobody else is moving. It's like the time has stopped still. It's weird. It really is weird. You don't know if you're getting ganked or not. I hope they fix that because I can't wait to get into some huge battles and you can see somebody aiming at you and shooting at you instead of just getting hit and everybody's frozen. I hope that gets fixed really soon. Invasion difficulty and participation. Oh, boy, have I seen a ton of videos of invasions going just destroying towns. Destroying them. Like, nobody there to help. Nobody knows what to do. And they're so strong. And that big old floating head comes out and it's just like... That is cool, creepy, and hard to kill. Recently, there was some confusion over invasions and how they relate to territory downgrades. How far can you make it into an invasion does not determine how many stations will be downgraded directly if you fail the invasion. The number of downgrades your territory will incur if you fail are tied directly to the territory level of your settlement. The higher your territory level, the more downgrades you will incur if you fail. Successfully repelling an invasion will ensure that no upgrades are regressed. Okay, so a town with higher level, like all tier 5s, will incur more downgrades than a town with all level 3s? I don't know. Guys, keyword confusion. I think it's still here and very prevalent. Patch schedule and downtimes. Our goal is to deliver weekly patches in addition to our major releases. Great, they're going to be like, wow, every Tuesday. Get ready for that. Put that on your calendars. How does luck work? Recently, we have received a lot of questions about how luck works in New World. Luck, of the general type, as opposed to the types of gathering luck that you see in sometimes with a sickle or a food buff, affects your chance to roll higher on our list of items that come from enemies and containers like stockpiles. In the case of furniture, schematics, and found furniture items, the higher end storage items are among the most rare. Increasing your luck will definitely make this more likely to occur, but as with all luck, there's no guarantee you'll get it. That's just my luck, bro. RNG. No bueno. Fishing chest. Oh, they didn't even bother to talk about how the luck stat was not working at all. I've seen videos, people testing thousands of opening chests and creatures, not 1% difference. I hope it works now. But the gathering luck, I can guarantee you, works. I know for sure. I've gathered more than a lot of people. Fishing chests. Due to an issue with botting, we have removed the amount of gold you receive in fishing chests. We understand the impact it's had on incentives and rewards for fishing, and we will continue to explore opportunities to make fishing a rewarding experience for our players. Man, I love fishing. Why you gotta gimp me like that? That's a fat nerf. Like, why can't you just have a randomized thing while you're, like, say when you're reeling in the fish and you're clicking, have a randomized button popped up, like shift or something. You just have to tap while you're in the middle of reeling in a fish once every couple of fish. Or something, just to stop the bots. Like, you can't have it consistent. I've seen macros where you can literally take a picture of the starting, what is that thing, floater? The little circle? And then when it turns red, and have it set to a macro, click hold, when it turns red, let go. Click hold, turn red, let go. Like, you can't get any more simpler than that for macros for fishing. Fix that thing. Add a random button or something that you have to push. Not too random, because that'll piss me off. Perks and gems. There are currently many issues. This is a whole video on its own. Alright. There are currently many issues, you don't say, with how perks and gems are functioning. For example, the Resilient perk is granting damage absorption instead of critical damage absorption. Yeah, this is damage absorption on everything, and it stacks multiplicative with everything else. The team is looking into this situation and has not and this is not intended behavior. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that. When you have all the tiers of focus gems, the ambers, only increasing by 1 damage, like, and then tier 4 is back at the same as tier 2, and then tier 3 and tier 5 are exactly the same. Of course it's bugged. Kind of nerfs the paladin builds. The team is looking into the situation and it's not intended behavior. Yeah, no crap. Our goal is to have all issues with perks solved by our November monthly release. It's November. You're running out of time. I'll see you next month on that release. 250 strength bug. There's currently an issue where once your strength attribute reaches 250, you can no longer roll. This is a bug and the team is working on to address it. Wow. So you're like a full strength build and you can't even roll dodge? That's your bread and butter, man, for getting in there and getting out. Property taxes. We do hear the feedback that property taxes are high and the rate of payment is high. Yeah, just like real life, man. Get used to it. You can, like, this is going to be a life simulation. You're going to have to get a job in New World. You're going to get your weekly pay, get some benefits just so you can pay for your houses so that you can play. So enjoy it. All right, this is by design. Owning 3 very nice homes in different parts of Aeternum is not intended to be easily achievable. Yeah, just like real life. We will continue to monitor feedback and data. So no change on taxes. Faction tokens have been a source of pain. Yes, thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth. Faction tokens have been a source of pain for players. Yeah. And we recently improved the situation by addressing a bug where faction token caps were not increasing after players had completed the rank up quest for their faction. Thank you. That happened to me. It was so annoying, man. Couldn't even buy a piece of gear because I couldn't get enough points for the next tier. We also increased the faction token cap by 50% for each tier. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Save up for the next rank. Yes, that's what we all want to do. Thank you for doing that. That was really helpful. World clock bug. In update 104, we implemented a mitigation to prevent world time to skip ahead or behind for most worlds, which would subsequently cause a variety of issues across the world. We are unable to replicate this issue internally and are taking longer to fully address than we would like. We are aware of how frustrating this is and will continue to monitor any future world time skips. So people are going into the future and the past. Sounds like you got a quantum time flux. Images. Sausages! Sausages! Images in chat. Following 104, we discovered an issue where players were able to post images or other links in chat, which resulted in unsavory behavior. We fixed it. Thank you, man. Having the crashing bug, I didn't experience that one personally, but I saw it and I just stayed away from all links. Like smart boy. But man, having those big yellow bars all the way across the screen, you couldn't see anything you were doing. That was not fun. But the sausages, man. I swear to God, in some of those videos where people like saw the sausage and it just blew up chat, I'm in there. I'm just like, ha 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 ha. That was so funny. I've never seen a sausage that big in that game. Watermark System. Yes. What do we got here? Many of you have been asking about how the nuances of the high watermark system, and I'm here to help. Awesome, thank you. If you don't know what the high watermark system is, HWM, is a system that kicks in when your character reaches level 60 and ultimately governs the power of your gear drops. Awesome. So basically it increases, well, I don't need to read all of this to tell you the nuance of it. Basically, once you hit level 60, if you find a pair of legs for 500, and then you happen to find another pair of legs for 512, 515, your watermark for that item has just increased to 515. So your chances of finding a higher level than 515 have increased for that specific item. However, it does not globalize all your items. If you find a helmet that is 550, there's your watermark. It's not a drop, it's not a craft. But that will not affect your boots, your gloves, anything else. It's only for your helmet. So that's the important thing to learn and to remember. So, and high watermark, it is what it is. You just play the game, you'll get better gear. It just takes time. Communication. Yes, we need that. We have been listening to your feedback on ways we can improve our communication with you. Just do it. I know you guys are you're overwhelmed. I've been in this situation before. You guys you're stacked with work. There's so much work. You guys are overtime all the time. You're trying to get things done. Communication is awesome. Even if you can't get to the issue right away, just put out a post or something. We are aware of it. We're going to get to it ASAP or something. Don't just leave us hanging. That's what Blizzard did for so long. Hey, Blizz, these guys are able to one-shot all of the city, able to one-shot Thrall. Cricket. 2 weeks later. Hey, we've hot fixed this thing where people were able to one-shot bosses. Come on, don't do that. Don't leave us hanging. All right, and we have communication. Thank you. We need it. We have been listening to your feedback on the ways we can improve our communication with you. This post, which hopefully you have gotten this far into, is an expression of our desire to do a better job of communicating about the issues and feedback we receive from our passionate community. Thank you. We are making several improvements. First, we introduced the Dev Corner, a place where we will work on the design leads to provide greater insights into how various aspects of New World work. Additionally, we have made the commitment to post a notice every Tuesday on the status of our weekly patches to let you know how it is looking and when it might ship. For every weekly update, we will continue to provide mega threads. Whoa, mega. For feedback and bug reporting. So are the mega threads because the bug reporting requires 20 pages of crap and a video and a screenshot? All right, where were we? Mega threads for feedback and bug reporting. Right. And the #1 spot to go to find bugs that you want to do. We are also working very hard to be more actively communicative and present here in the forums on a daily basis. Awesome, that's what we need. We want to continue to make further improvements, especially on how our known issues list and bug tracker work. We hear your feedback. We will continue working with you to improve. We appreciate your patience, support, and understanding while we address these issues and continually improve our communication with our community on issues moving forward. Additionally, we will provide regular updates on key issues moving forward. See you in Eternum. Awesome. Bro, communication. It's not that hard. A, don't be Blizzard. B, don't leave us hanging. If there's something important, just put out a dev post or a blue post or whatever you call it. Say, hey, we know about this. We're going to get right to it. Can't do it at the moment. My feet are in shoes and I'm at the beach or something. Just let us know. As long as we know that you know and you're taking care of it and you're not just let us hanging, it's going to be fine. You're not going to get sour sallies in forums just blowing stuff up. But don't leave us hanging and then come at us with a surprise patch. That's no good for anybody. Nobody likes that. So just keep up the communication. I think it's all been going pretty well. And that's the bottom of the post. Awesome. There's a lot in here, man. That is a lot of content. All right, and that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for joining me. I've had a blast going through all this content, seeing what we have, what we don't have, what the devs know about, what is on their back burner. And as always, I'm Dan. This is my beautiful face, and I will see you next time. Let me know you can't in. get used to it. You're gonna see a lot more of it, and I messed that up. I've had a ton setting